I start with him.
Okay, great.
Can I just give you a
So
signal?
we're all frozen, and then he'll go.
Can I just give you a signal instead of touching you, because then I can read from here. Yeah? So I just give you a signal with my hand. Okay?
Okay.
So, okay.
As it's being read.
Yeah, as it's being read.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then when you're all done, and we're all frozen, explain briefly why you chose these 4 paragraphs.
When you're still frozen.
When
right?
we're still frozen, and during that you can come and you can walk imperiously in front of us if you like.
Sample number 1. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. If you are not taking responsibility for your state of consciousness, you are not taking responsibility for life. To create suffering without recognizing it. This is the essence of unconscious living. This is being totally in the grip of ego. The extent of the ego's inability to recognize itself and see what it's doing is staggering and unbelievable. It will do exactly what it condemns others for and not see it. When it is pointed out, it will use angry denial, clever arguments, and self-justifications to distort the facts. People do it, corporations do it, governments do it. When all else fails, the ego will resort to shouting or even to physical violence. Yeah? A collective ego is usually more unconscious than the individuals that make up that ego. For example, crowds, which are temporarily collective egoic entities, are capable of committing atrocities that the individual away from the crowd would not do. Although the body is very intelligent, it cannot tell the difference between an actual situation and a thought. It reacts to every thought as if it was a reality. It doesn't know it is just a thought. The body, a worrisome, fearful thought means, to the body, a worrisome, fearful thought means, I am dead. And it responds accordingly, even though you might be lying in a warm and comfortable bed at night. The heart beats faster, muscles contract, breathing becomes rapid. There is a build-up of energy, but since the danger is only a mental fiction, the energy has no outlet. Part of it is fed back to the mind and generates even more anxious thought. The rest of the energy turns toxic and interferes with the harmonious functioning of the body. There is something that needs to happen in my life before I can be at peace. And I resent that it hasn't happened yet. Maybe my resentment will finally make it happen. Something happened in my past that should not have happened, and I resent that. And if that hadn't happened, I would be at peace now. Something is happening now that should not be happening, and it is preventing me from being at peace now. So. So I suppose I just wanted to read these 4 small paragraphs because I believe they are very powerful, especially since I used to spend most of my life being very pessimistic, and I used to blame everything in the outside, and I never would be or never would dare to think that it was mainly a creation of my own thought, my own pessimistic thoughts. But thankfully I found this book and I learned a lot from it, so I recommend it very well. Recommend it to everyone.